The allure of Minecraft's long-abandoned structures elicits a fascination within the players who stumble upon them, probably finding themselves asking, who built this? What was its purpose? Finding and rummaging through these structures of old has always been one of my favorite aspects of the game, and with the most recently added Ancient City, it definitely takes the cake in being the coolest naturally generating structure, both in its scale and in its architectural design. So I thought, why not restore one? So here's a tour through a revamped Ancient City. The entrance was the easiest part to reconstruct since it was the most intact. The damage was relatively small in comparison to some other sections of the city, along with the center portal. One thing that really gnawed at me, however, was the fact that the portal is offset by one goddamn block. The entrance has a width of 9 blocks, whereas the portal, excluding the little ear prongs on its sides, has a width of 32 blocks. And since one structure has an odd width and the other has an even width, this of course won't form a perfect central alignment, though the offset is very small and mainly unnoticeable if you're not actively scrutinizing it. Concerning the ruins, a majority of them were largely covered in skulk or had some pretty severe dilapidation going on, so I had to get a little creative in rebuilding some of them. I tried to keep the overall appearance not too elaborate and more true to what I imagined the structure originally looked like, although there is just a slight hint of artistic licensing sprinkled on. corridors had a consistent pattern and layout they followed, so they weren't too bothersome to touch up. Just some additional lanterns to add a tad bit more brightness, and some general refurbishing puts these massive halls back into working order. These roads are just some additional structures I built in hopes of providing some more organization to traveling about the city. I don't think they're really necessary. I did admire the more open, courtyard-esque spaces that ancient cities normally have, but I also don't think they're too much of an eyesore. So that's that. I know it's not the most grandiose build, it could probably benefit from some additional fine detailing, but I enjoyed the process and I'm satisfied with the final product. I'd like to see your guys' opinion on it, even if it's harsh criticism that tears away my confidence. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.